everybody. Mark from Landmark Financial Services Group. You can see the sunshine is out. It's flowing into my office here, but it doesn't mean it's warm. It is Massachusetts, so sometimes it's a little bit tricky. In fact, it's actually very chilly today. Nonetheless, I thought I'd take a moment and I wanted to show everybody one of the things that I think will become more and more important in the tax world, and that is setting up your own online account with both the IRS and Massachusetts, the Massachusetts Department of Revenue. I thought I'd take a moment and share some ways on how to do that. So what I'm going to do is share my screen, and I'm going to call up Google, okay, right here. And the first thing I'm going to do up in Google is just type IRS account online, and you can see it's sort of coming up automatically. And I'm going to choose this. That'll take me to the IRS's website, and then I'm going to sign into your account online. Now, if you haven't already done this, you're going to want to create an ID.me account. It's sometimes a little bit trickier. I found it a little frustrating at points, but then I got the hang of it. And here's what's going to happen. You're going to need to have some form of ID on you that's government issued. It could be a license, or it could be, I used my passport. Now, what's going to happen is you're going to go through this create account. You're going to start by setting up your email address and your password. And as you continue, at some point, you're going to put your cell phone number in. And then it will send a link to your cell phone to do two things. The first link will tell you to take a picture of your license or your passport. And when you go through the process, the link will actually tell you whether it can accept all the information on there, that it recognizes the information. The second link will then tell you that it wants to do a facial scan. So you'll point your phone at your face and do sort of a face scan of it, and you'll actually see it happening. And then it'll tell you we're good with that. It will then shoot you back here to the online website, and you will continue from there to set up your account. Now, what happens is once you've set up your account, you can then end up going to a sign in, and I didn't want to show you all my information here. So I'm going to bring you to this point. So I used my username and password, and now it's setting, it wants me to type in go on my authenticator. Okay, and so on my authenticator, and I'll see if I can't show this to you. On my authenticator, I have a login request. It's an ID Me authenticator that I downloaded from the web or from the App Store. And I'm just going to, right now, I'm just going to push right here the yes. So I'll push here, and I should be good to go. So when I share my screen, here I am. Okay, so now this is, in fact, my account with the IRS. Thank goodness I don't owe any money, but otherwise, this is my account. And what's neat about it is I can do several things, like my account balance, my payment options, my payment activity, tax records. You can get all of your tax records here. Any notices or letters that you get via mail can now be seen here on the website. And then authorizations, another great place that can help us help you. If we ever needed to work on your behalf, you could set authorizations through the website as opposed to the old-fashioned method of physically signing paper and having us fax it in. So this is a great website. And it takes a little bit to get set up, but I do recommend it because I think it's really very powerful. The second would be to go to the Mass Department of Revenue. Whoop, I'm going to bring that back here. And I'm going to say Mass Department of, and apparently I can't spell, but Google figures out my silliness anyway. And I come to here, Mass Department of Revenue. And I'm going to go up here to log in, and I'm going to log into what's called Mass Tax Connect. Okay, so I'm going to log in here. Now, I already have a login for my company, which I didn't want to show you, so I took it away. But over here, let me just delete that so you can't see it. Okay, so here I am at Mass Tax Connect, and over here on the far right-hand side, you can sign up with Mass Tax Connect. So I'm going to go here, and you're going to create your login. Okay, and this information here is basically telling you, in order to verify your identity, you're going to have to put in some information from one of the past few years of your tax return, your Massachusetts tax return. And in fact, it'll tell you exactly where to look on your Mass return. Now, if you need help from us to do that, at least give you the information we can do it. Or you can go on our Smart Vault account. All your tax returns are sitting there, so you can certainly do it there as well. Okay. Once you go through the process, okay, yep, we're going to pick, I'm an individual previously filed taxes, so I'm going to click this button, okay? And I'm going to use my social security number, and that's what I'm going to post here. And then the account type is going to be for personal income tax, okay? And then once you put your social in, you're going to hit next, and on you will go. I'm not going to post that here. And like I said, to verify your identity, they're going to ask for some Massachusetts tax information they have on file by using your previously filed returns. Once you're, like I said earlier, once you're able to get onto these websites, then your ability to get us information is so much easier. So I really do highly recommend that you try to do that this year. If you have any questions or concerns or thoughts about any of it, please let me know. Or anyone here at Landmark, we're happy to help. In the meantime, I really do hope that everyone's staying safe and healthy out there. Take care.